we're gonna do a more fun video this time. Kind of exciting. I've alluded to it a little bit in shorts and Instagram posts, but let's take a look at this guy. So this is supposedly a Branca Vinho that I got from Flying Fox Fruits. They're kind of hard to tell apart from the red, just like I've done videos on it before, but the leaves looks exactly like the red. The bark is pretty similar. I will say though, the growth habit on this one is a little different. Like it's kind of wild, but it's very, very close to the red. It's hard to tell, and that's what I've heard. Like you can't really tell from looking at it too well, but we may have some flowers on this guy too. I'm just gonna go around and like show all the different trees that I have that are flowering. Now it's a little hard to tell if these are flowers or just new growth coming out, but judging by like how many are popping up, and you've got some like on the underside, which is not, I mean, I guess there is some branching that has popped out on the underside, but it's not like normal for like that much branching to be on the underside. Like, so I'm guessing those are probably flowers coming in instead of new branches. And there, before it rained, there was like a little bit of white floof in them. But that's kind of cool. So we'll find out if it is actually a Branca Vinho. If not, I'll just have more reds to share. Obviously my red is flowering, like it has been for, I think this is its third year, something like that. So it's a great one. And I'll get in a little closer on it. Let's take a look at it. We already had a whole bunch of fruit, and it's already like pushing out more flowers, and there's like flowers that just flowered, and there's like another wave of flowers that are coming out. So it's probably gonna keep doing that until it starts getting a little cooler out. So we probably got to like, I don't know, Christmas time. In Florida, at least in our area, it doesn't really get cold. Like the weather doesn't cool down until around Christmas, and like January and February are like scary months for like really cold events. So typically like this time of the year is the best because it had all the sunlight from the summer, and then it cools down a little bit and we get a little bit of rain and they just take off. Let's see, this is my Anomaly. This is grafted from Adam. There are flowers that pop up on it. I haven't had any fruit set yet. I think there's some flowers now. I don't want to disturb it too much. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Pretty sure that's a flower. There's some flowers there. I haven't had any fruit set yet, as I just said, but I think it might this year. Like it's pretty healthy. It took a while for it to really get established. But there's a whole bunch of new growth coming out here. It looks really nice. So I think I've had this for about 2 years now. I want to say maybe a year and a half. So pretty good tree. My Escarlate is also flowering. Got a couple of fruit off of it already this year, but the little buds popping up down there. There's a couple of them all around it. There's some new growth right there, it looks like, coming out of the bottom. I think that's new growth. I won't touch it until it actually has like a little visible branch. That's pretty neat. The blue Vexeter Myrciaria flowered for me, but no fruit set. What else? Let's look over here. I haven't seen anything flowering in here. One thing that's really cool though is like when you get like a big collection like this, it seems like after a couple of years, like because you have so many, you just start finding trees that are just randomly flowering, which is pretty cool. And especially like when you have all these little red seedlings, like I feel like at this size right here, oh, looking at this red, like this one can probably flower, I would bet. It's not a huge tree, but I wouldn't be surprised if I saw fruits on this thing in like the next year. All right, let's go over here because I'm pretty sure my yellow has some flowers on it. I thought it was new growth coming out, which it does have a lot right now. Like it just pushed out a whole bunch of new growth, and it's probably going to continue doing so until it cools down. But we've got like a couple of little points right there, which that could be new growth, it could be flowers. I just can't tell yet. The Myrciarias are a little sneaky when it comes to flowering, I find. Like, and they seem to just all of a sudden do it. Like there's no warning. Whereas like with the regular Jabos, so this is the yellow Jabo, but this is actually Myrciaria, it's not a Plinia. The Myrciaria is like, you can kind of see the little nubs popping up, but because the flowers pop out where new branches pop out as well, I haven't trained my eye yet to really tell whether or not it's a new branch versus a flower. But so that could be a flower. This thing is certainly big enough. It's been in the ground. I think this is its second year on the ground, so it should be pretty decently established. If it doesn't flower this year, I would be surprised if it doesn't next year. Like it's doing pretty well. And then I think I also saw a flower on my Sabara over here. So now that it's rained a bit, we might be able to tell. So I'm gonna risk coming over here without shoes on, even though this is where I pruned the dang finger limes. Ugh. All right, wish me luck. If I yelp, it's not something that I want to do, but let's see. All right, so far so good. I'll eventually find all of the pieces that I pruned off because I step on them. Let's see. All right, I think we're good enough right here. Let's see if I can get in there. Yeah, there's like right here. Let's see. This is the one I took a picture of. Come on, focus. Focus. Like that could potentially be a flower popping out. I can't really tell because I can't get super close to it, but it's looking more and more like it is, right? Like, come on. Yeah, that could be a flower. I see the little bumps kind of all up and down it. This thing's at least 5 or 6 years old, so it should be about time. I know they can take a lot longer than that, but it gets ample rain, ample sun. The leaf cutter bees are doing a good job taking all the green off of it, but it looks really good with getting a lot of sunlight. I'm trying to see if I can find any more potential bumps. But that'll be cool. That'll be my first Sabara flowering. And then the last one is out front. It's the Grimal, which I did the short on. And it's definitely got a flower on it. Like, I haven't checked it since yesterday, but yesterday it was like very distinctly flowering. And it's like up here on the left. Let's see. Hooah. All right. Yeah, it's on this thicker branch. And I think there's more than one. Yeah, here we go. Don't want to touch if there's any other flowers. But let's see, can we get it to focus? Let's see. Like pretty, oh, come on now. Can't find. Pretty sure that's a flower. Pretty sure that's a flower. I'm starting to see more start to pop up on it. Some of them I'm pretty sure are new growth. Actually, these are flowers for sure. Look at that. That's definitely a flower. Yeah. So this is probably one too. So yeah, lots of firsts happening all of a sudden. I think it's just the right conditions for this to happen. And very lucky to have them all starting to do this around the same time. So that's we've got Escarlate, Red, Anomaly, Sabara, Grimal, and maybe Branca Vinho. So that's 6. I lost count. Pretty sure 6. 6 varieties. And they're pretty common varieties, so nothing super crazy, but very fortunate. Yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to start sharing with some folks some seedlings that I get out of it. Get to have some opinions on the different flavors, if there's any kind of noticeable difference for me. I've had Scarlet and Reds, and I think I've had Sabara. I'm not sure if it was Sabara, but yeah. But I guess we'll end it looking at this guy. Look at this mangosteen. He's getting huge. Look at it. I cannot wait to try that. But anyways, nice warm rainy day. Perfect for growing jabos. And that's pretty much it. Take care, y'all.